back. Get in. Yes. Go on. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what happens this season now. 1-0, absolute backdoor shithouse against Brighton. You love to see it. 1-0 to Palace. Absolutely did not deserve that. It was a draw at best for us. No chances to speak of. And then all of a sudden, second half, Benteke, he should have scored earlier in the game with an awful miss. Lovely control. Beautiful reverse ball, and Ayew, the dirtiest finish, should have looking to go through the keeper's legs. Nowhere near going through his legs. Big deflection, creeps into the bottom corner in the second half where we were definitely under the cosh, definitely the second best team. But, it's everything. I can't tell you how much it's everything. How did Zaha miss at the end? Not the first, both, the first and the second one. The whistle went straight after he missed the second one. I don't know how he missed either. Hit the target. Will scoring would have put the cherry on the cake today, but you can't complain. Defensively, Scott Dan, Gary Cahill, start them for the rest of the season. Scott Dan, I don't care what anyone says. Brilliant defensive display. Get in there. Brighton fans, always are going to be in our shadow. It doesn't matter how much you try. Palace 1, Brighton 0. My review of the game, well, first half, as I mentioned, Benteke should have scored. We all know he should have scored. Lovely ball, and I think we started off really well, first 5-10 minutes. But then as the half went on, we started to get a little deeper. Brighton came into the game a bit more. We kind of backed off. We didn't give it much. You know, March should have scored, definitely in the first half. They looked good on the counter-attack at times, Brighton. But again, defensively, we were solid. All the shots were long-range shots, Brighton. They weren't really testing us at all. It was only that one moment from March that really was their clear-cut chance of that half, and the only chance really of the half for Brighton, worth speaking of. Palace, we should have scored with Cahill from the corner. We should have scored from Benteke early on as well. And as I mentioned, we did back off them as the half went on, and that was really disappointing because they were there for the taking if we went to press them. I really think that, and that not just the first half, the whole 90 minutes. Again, I'm not going to complain because the tactics from Roy, I know he didn't really change up his tactics. It was similar Roy tactics as always, but it worked on the day. It worked on the day because they had nothing creatively going forward. Even when Murray came on, I thought, oh no, 20 minutes to go, Murray coming on. He was out wide most of the time. He had one header in the box, I think, and he ended up drifting out wide a lot. And that was because of how well we played defensively, forced players out wide, forced players to come deep to get the ball. There weren't many players in the box apart from corners. They did look okay from corners. Dunk, Matt, you know it's your day when Dunk's got a free header and it hits Mapai, who's offside. You know, Mapai was well one-on-one, hits it straight at Guaita. It's just your day. You know it's your day, and I love it. It was a absolutely awful game. We probably shouldn't have got anything from it, really. If you take the chances, you know, look at the chances, how many clear-cut chances do the two teams have? We probably shouldn't have got anything from it, and we come out 1-0 winners. I am absolutely buzzing. Brighton, forever in our shadows. There is only one team in this rivalry. There's only one team that will ever be on top, and that is Palace. That is Palace. Onwards and upwards. Brighton, good luck in your relegation battle, lads. Come on, the Palace.